My name is Mike, and I just want to talk a little bit. Thank you. I just want to talk a little bit about some of the guarantees in the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees certain rights to everyone, regardless of citizenship. It says that everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of the person, and the right to not be deprived thereof. But how can someone's right to security of the person be guaranteed without the right to work and make a living, without the right to have access to health care, without the right to education and the opportunity to improve one's situation? There are almost 2 million people living in Canada without status, and living as such, each one of us is denied these fundamental rights which are enshrined in the Charter. It's time for Canada to live up to its promise. So I've been in Canada for about 12 years and still without status. For a period during that time, I was detained because I'm considered irregular and scheduled to be deported. And during that time, I came across a lot of other people who are in my situation. And basically, there's double standard in Canada, right? Like you guys all know, we've been talking about it all day. And especially during this time of COVID, it's time for us to realize how interdependent we are, right? Everybody here is wearing their mask, which is great. But if some people are not wearing their mask, that makes all of us at risk. And it's the same thing as far as like people living without status. When some people are living without status, when some people have access to health care and others don't, the community as a whole are unsafe. When some people are treated unfairly and others aren't, it makes the whole system bad. So like what I saw with being detained as a immigration detainee is the way the law is applied. Like for example, if you have two people that commit a crime, right? One is a citizen and one is not a citizen or doesn't have status. They both do their time, and the one that doesn't have status, after they've done their time, they're now referred to immigration detention. And as of right now, as far as I know, that one has no time limit. So like when you do a crime, the judge sentences you to 6 months or a year or whatnot. But if you're in immigration detention, there is no time limit. I know people personally that have been there for 8 years, 5, 6 years. And once again, this is not for the crime that they committed. They've already served that. They've already, paid their debts to society. This is just simply for being in Canada without status. So we can't afford that because, like I said, we're all like interdependent. Sorry. And it's time for Canada to give status to everyone. And that's pretty much all I have to say for today.